If you deal with some intense emotions, I am talking to you today. Hi, I'm Aubrey, and today we're going to talk about psychosomatics. So psychosomatics is the idea that we store stress in our cellular tissue. And psychosomatics is the study of how the storing of our emotions, the storing of our trauma affects the rest of our life, from our mental emotional state to our overall sense of well-being. For they say the majority of sickness these days is stress related. Well, how does stress affect your overall well-being? It's because certain emotions get stuck and stored in the body that aren't serving and aren't pleasant to you. So let's just go down the rabbit hole to think about how this works. First of all, your mind is having thoughts all the time. And not only is your mind having thoughts all the time, you're constantly taking in new data from the people around you, to the images you see on TV, to billboards, to magazines, to the scrolling of the news feeds. You're taking in stuff all the time. The taking in the stuff causes more thoughts to think about, right? And an emotion is just a physical response to a thought. You have a thought, it causes an emotion. You can't help it. But unfortunately, we have been raised in a society that children are seen and not heard, and we promote the storing of emotions rather than the expression of emotions, because an emotion is just energy. It's energy moving through your body. So you have two choices. You can either express that emotion, you can express that energy, whether it be through your words or whether it be through your movement and how you move your body, or you can stiffen and you can store it. And the storing of those emotions is what causes us to be tense, is what causes us to get stressed out, is what causes us to get sick when we hold on to it too long, is what causes us to explode with emotional outbursts when it all gets to be too much, because we've stored it. And it's kind of like a soda pop bottle, how it's got all its fizz inside, and you shake it, and eventually it might be dropped on the floor, or it might just be tapped in the wrong way. It's gonna explode, right? Sometimes we humans are like that pop bottle, where we have stored so much inside, and when we get shooken up enough, we just explode. So what is a more healthy way? Because I don't know about you, but when I have exploded like that emotionally in the past, which I've done it many times, I haven't usually gotten a very positive result. Usually it's directed in a negative way towards someone that I love. And I don't like to hurt the people that I love. And I don't like to feel shame for having my emotions come out sideways sometimes. So what do we do then? We consciously process our emotions on a regular basis. So how do we do that? Well, there's lots of ways, but one beautiful way that I suggest is freaking moving your body, because the emotions get stored in your body. So the main way to move it through is deep breathing and movement. Because when you take a deep breath, we've talked about prana in here before, right? Prana is that life force, that spirit, because that life force is intelligent and it knows what you need. As you move that energy through your body, as you move breath and you move your body, what happens is there's a beautiful alchemy between your subtle bodies and your gross bodies that combine the breath and the movement that help unlock that stored energy in your body. So when it unlocks and it releases finally, generally there's just a few small ways how to do it. One, through sound. So that may be through the sharing of your heart with someone. It may be through ecstatic laughter, because laughter is healing, right? Or it can be through sobbing. And that sobbing it's two things. It's vocal, you release the sound, and it's also the liquid. So you have through sound, and you have through tears. You have through sweat. You have through orgasm. There are many different ways to release your emotions in positive ways that don't affect the people around you negatively. So I'm going to encourage you, if you've been dealing with some really, really intense emotions, one of the best things that you can do to help consciously process it, to get yourself into a better state of mind and to help improve your relationships in your life, is just to start to move your body however you want to, whether it be yoga, whether it be walking your dog, whether it be taking a dance break on a regular basis. But by taking the time to move your body, you're going to help to unlock some of that stress and move it through. So I don't know, have you ever cried after a good workout? I have. Have you ever cried after an orgasm? I have. And it wasn't because I was sad. It was because the breath and the movement unlocked emotions, unlocked grief in my body, and then it was able to be released. And guess what that release does? Allows our body to heal. Allows our body to be well. So go move your ass. I hope this serves you well. Have a great day. Namaste.